What is up, my frosty brethren? My name is Arctic. Today is Thursday, so you guys know that means some Gears of War discussion. I did not put out a video last week. Yeah, I know. I had some people sending me some messages on a couple videos like, hey, what's up? It's Thursday. Look, I didn't really feel like talking about anything specific last week. I wanted to kind of gather my thoughts and think about what I wanted to kind of talk about today, considering quite a few things have happened. Obviously, Gears of War Judgment went free as a part of Games of Gold or whatever it's called. So that was something that people were asking me if I was going to kind of talk about that. People should actually. Here's the funny thing. I actually had someone tweet me like I hadn't tried Gears of War Judgment before, and I tried it out for free, and you know what? It wasn't too bad. And this is the exact same thing I was talking about on Active Reload. If that game would have come out and been 20 bucks or 30 bucks, man, people would have been like, "Oh, it's okay. We got a half price, or we got it at a super discount. Like, it's not bad, right?" But instead, they released it at 60 bucks, and people were all upset when there was only 4 multiplayer maps. 4. So, I thought that was pretty ironic to see that type of reaction because the game was free versus paying 60 bones for it and then being like, this is all I get? Really, you got to think about, I think, going forward, this is just developer talk. What are you offering in terms of value for your player base, right? Like your fans, your community. And I feel like that game was supposed to be a fan service game, and obviously it fell a little flat. All right, so that's one thing I kind of wanted to talk about, and I got that out of my system. That's all I wanted to mention. Yes, it's free. You should give it a try if you haven't. Definitely, I think going with an open mind because there's some very different gameplay mechanics. But again, at no cost, I think you can appreciate some of the things that are put into the game rather than being charged $60. That's just me. All right, the other thing that this has probably been the hot topic, at least for Gears folks that are still kind of talking to me and looking for me to provide some input. Microsoft released a Gears of War launch event on their channel. Like, they uploaded it not too long ago. And, I think that kind of made people go, what? Huh? Considering this has been like Gears month, I think that what they're doing is kind of prepping people like, hey, remember, Gears of War is the shit, and you probably want to play it. That could be what they're trying to do. Although I think a lot of folks are kind of speculating, oh, there's no Marcus Phoenix collection. However, we could get a X title re-release on Xbox One. And some people now have speculated Gears 3. If you look at what Black Tusk is doing, they've been positioning themselves pretty strongly behind competitive Gears of War 3 with events, hype festations type stuff, promoting a lot of community events for the game, and keeping the playlist and stuff a lot more up to date than when Epic had it, and they were kind of in that transition period. So looking at it and evaluating kind of the action that they've taken, I would say I wouldn't be surprised if we see something out of E3 saying, hey, maybe we'll get a Gears of War 3 re-release or HD remaster or whatever for Xbox One. I think that is pretty high chance of happening. I'm hoping that they would take some of the things that they implemented across all of the games and kind of packed it, that everyone liked and enjoyed, and kind of packed it into this game. Those things being stuff like no stopping power, taking some of the balance approaches that they had with Judgment in terms of weapons, not necessarily the nades, but the weapons, and putting them into the game to get a better flow and feel. Obviously, downs are in, locusts are in, so none of the bad stuff from Judgment that people didn't like are going to be there. Maps are in. I would hope that they have plenty more maps, although if they include the whole thing, what is it, like 30 maps? I think that's right, like 30 maps in Gears of War 3. It's a lot, 20-something, 25, 30, something like that. I forgot what the count is. And then you guys would see the brother, Arctic, back on some Gears, okay? So if that were to happen, I would actually play some, probably more so than otherwise, because I actually really enjoy Gears of War 3. And I think a lot of my videos would be relevant again. Shit. I mean, you guys would be like, oh, Arctic House, he was tearing people up. Was he a pro? Maybe he was at one point in time. No, but seriously though, I don't know what's gonna happen. I do think it's kind of eerily cryptic that they would release a launch event from 2011 on their channel. It's just not relevant, right? Unless there's something they're trying to be very roundabout about how they're doing their messaging around the game. So look, we don't have that much further until E3. We're like a month, 6 weeks out, maybe about 2 months out for E3. I think it's like the second week of June this time around. So we're gonna get some information in about 60 days, y'all. So be on the lookout. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button. Tell your Gears brothers to subscribe. I don't know what's up. What are y'all doing? Why are you slacking on the Gears over here? Don't forget. Don't forget! I'm wilding out today. All right, y'all. I'll catch you later. Stay frosty. What?